Inspiration Eruption, a Waterborne poetry event, and it is also a limited time event of Genshin Impact 4.1, as you can see here, featuring Noel and Changyan. And let's view the game. So this is an Inspiration Eruption. Buies from Mondstadt seems to be thinking about something. So that's Buies, guys. So we're going to Wangshu Inn, Liyue, still on the Wangshu Inn. And let's talk to Buies. Here we go. This type of game sure is inspiring, I mean. Hahaha, what new game? Traveler, good timing. I happen to need someone to play test my new game. Look here, I'm calling this game Inspiration Eruption. It perfectly captures the entire process of how we poets create poetry. You mean drinking, and more drinking? Hahaha, hilarious though. Using wine to let one's creative juices flow is certainly a good idea. However, wine alone is not enough to inspire truly extraordinary poetry. Before we write a poem, we have to start by seeking out inspiration. Some like to travel, some prefer solitude, while others really enjoy using wine to stimulate their creativity. This is the most challenging part, since we cannot pinpoint where inspiration lies. So most of the time we feel like we haven't found our muse and become anxious and depressed. But in truth, inspiration has already visited us and left its mark inside our heads without us ever knowing. At the right juncture, they will come bursting out and take the form of a great poem or a painting or something else. And you can turn all that into a game? Ha ha ha, of course! The process of making poetry is quite clear and easily understood. It just so happens that there are a few tabletop game designers in Mondstadt interested in my ideas. After some discussions and a few brainstorming sessions, we finally came up with Inspiration Eruption. You can try it right now if you're interested. Play a few rounds, and maybe you'll become a poet yourself. After the challenge began, characters who defeat and opponents within the mythic domains will obtain inspiring crystal stacks. Inspiring crystals will rupture once every 40 seconds. When they rupture, they will unleash a shockwave within a fixed AoE that deals immense damage based on the number of inspiring crystal stacks on the current on-field character has. The shockwave damage will decrease further from the epicenter. While the inspiring crystals are waiting to rupture, mythic nexus will appear within the domain. Such foes will be very tough and hard to defeat. Skilled use of inspiring crystals waiting to rupture may aid you in defeating these opponents with ease. After inspiring crystals rupture, if the mythic nexus has already been defeated, they will once again start to stack. If the mythic nexus has not yet been defeated, then the crystals will not begin to stack again. But the nexus will be weakened and no other opponents will spawn until it is defeated. After that happens, crystals will begin to stack again, and opponents of various kinds will spawn once more. So let's talk to Buies. Let's check again. So let's give it a try. So this is the event, guys. Okay, so you have to build your party. And then the leyline disorder: when a character triggers frozen, vaporized, or electric charge on an opponent, a shockwave will be unleashed at the opponent's position, dealing physical damage to nearby opponents. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Okay. So you have to strategize your party. You can use 2 pyros to have a 25% attack, soothing water for HP, 2 animo for movement speed and stamina. Skill also, cooldown. Electro, high voltage. Okay. Electro, elemental particle. Dendro. Uh, cryo. Geo. And if you want 4 different unique elements, then you will have a resistance as well. So if we check our challenge rewards, here we go. I already read this. Okay, it's just the same for the challenge reward. Probably this one I'm gonna click. So in our reward preview, once you obtain 1,000 points, you will get a 70 Primo Gem as well. So the same with the previous event, you will get a total of 120 Poetry Gala Forever. So once we have this, we will get a round of 240 and we will be able to get the exclusive catalyst weapon, guys. A 4-star catalyst. Nice. So we have a monster list also in here. So they are all level 80 and I think they are monsters from Sumero, guys. So probably we'll have to strategize our team. So that's it, guys, for our introduction with the inspiration eruption, guys. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.